Yeezy, they line up for days. Nike out here bad, they can't get shit away. I stuck to my roots, I'm like Jimmy Fallon.
Welcome back to Sneaker Feature, and today we're unboxing the Yeezy 350 Boost V2s.
So we're both lucky enough to get a pair this time, which obviously adds to the collection of Yeezys that we've already got. So yeah, let's get to it. I got mine in a 7.5. You've got yours in
UK 11.
Yeah. So let's get them out. I've already fiddled with the laces on mine, as you can see.
Mine is still on one.
So yeah, these are the ones, the newest edition of version 2s of the 350s. Obviously there's been a lot of hype around them, as there always is, but since they're a new style and everything, obviously there's been a lot more around it because of the obvious difference in them being the orange stripe, which is you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, I guess, really.
Yeah, it is very bright. But with these they also changed. There's a higher heel tab on the back and they lose the pull strap. And on the original ones they rub up against your heel. So this stops this from happening. And also a higher arch, where there was the suede patch.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of differences in these. The main thing is the very small fitting, very small. Like I get a 7.5 in these or in Adidas to size up generally, and I should probably get an 8 really, because these are verging on being too small as it is. I keep them obviously, and I can make do with it. They are wearable, but I could do with an 8 really, because they are so differently made. The prime knit on them is a lot more elastic, and it's a lot tighter across the top of the foot, around your toes.
It goes narrower towards the toe box.
Yeah, one of the other major differences in them is now you've got, I'm not too sure if it's a full boost sole, but it's definitely 3/4 of the way there now. It used to just be the heel in the old ones and that was it, but now you've got it under your forefoot as well, which is noticeably comfier in these as well, so these are definitely comfier than the first ones. They're just, like I say, just a lot tighter. But I don't know, I wasn't sure what I'd feel about these until I saw them in person. I had to reserve judgment until I saw them in person, because I wasn't sure if I could get away with the stripe. But once I tried them on and I saw them on, I thought these are really nice. They're so different, and obviously with them being a lot different to the first ones, I think that's what makes me like them even more. And also as well, to go with the orange stripe, you'll see on a close-up later that this stitching inside the prime knit is also orange, so there's little flecks of orange all around the shoe really, which I think is a nice feature.
Yeah, so I think the same, like they are a really nice shoe, but I still haven't decided whether to sell them or not, because really I could do with a next size up, 11.5 or a 12 to be honest, because they're that tight when I've tried them on, and that does it for me. I've tried them without the insole in as well, still not enough for me to feel comfortable.
No.
Nah, like all my Ultra Boosts and stuff, 11.5. But the way these curve in at the front, it's just so tight around your toes.
They'll still be wearable without the inner sole. They're quite like probably can't see it there, but they're quite like a Pure Boost.
Yeah.
The Pure Boosts don't actually come with an inner sole in, it's just like a sort of netting. And this is what these are, so they are totally wearable without an inner sole in.
It's like my the OG Retro Boosts.
Yeah, those as well. I mean, I might even try them out, to be fair, because of them being sort of quite tight on my feet as well, because they're so slender. I've got skinny feet anyway, but these are really, really slim. And like I say, the elastic, there's a thicker sole, and they're a lot lower because it's so like clamped down on your foot. But that's not a bad thing. I think they're still a great fit if you do get them spot onto your size, and they'll just be so comfortable, like Ultra Boosts are really. They've definitely stepped it up with the construction and everything, and I think they're worth the money more than the first ones are.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the first ones were very flimsy, weren't they, really?
Basic, there was like 2 pieces of material, and that was it, wasn't it?
And it wasn't full length
boost. Yeah, obviously you're paying all that money and you're getting like half a boost sole, which doesn't really make sense.
Especially when the Ultra Boosts are more comfy and
they're
cheaper retail, and don't if you do actually want them and miss getting them from a shop, pay that much resale on them.
Yeah.
Like I do really wish I got the turtle doves, but I'm not about to pay 800 quid for a pair.
Stupid. But yeah, these are a lot different and they're very nice, very comfortable. And they've definitely stepped it up on the production and the quality as well. The quality is really good on these. Yeah, and the other thing that's different with them as well is the box is a bit different this time. So you'll see that again on the close-ups. It's got writing on them this time. So it's got the 350. It's got the same stickering on the front as the originals, but then it's got the boost on the side, and then it's also got the writing on the back which says Adidas.com and everything, doesn't it?
It still is a very basic box, but it's more sturdy than the original.
Yeah, and strangely enough it slides out at the back, so you have the sticker on the front.
Yeah.
Most box would slide out from the front, but this one actually comes out from the back where it's the where it's got the writing. But yeah, nice little touch. I think again, I like to see that he's done everything different really in them, which is good. So yeah, so I've actually got one of my pairs of my 350s, my Oxford Tans, just to compare them to the two versions, see what we think, see the noticeable differences and everything. I haven't actually done this yet, never thought about doing it really, having a look at the two of them.
To be fair, I like the sole a lot more on
the original.
On the originals, yeah.
See, one thing that's noticeable I think is, I don't know, I feel it's a lot better quality of the new sole. There's two parts to it as well. There's the sort of base part which sort of scoops around, and then it's
the midsole,
the mid bit, yeah. And I think actually in the light you can see boost goes all the way.
Yeah, it does. It goes all the way to the.
Yeah, so here's a full boost sole, which obviously is a bonus.
But I think this goes all the way to pretty much the toes.
Yeah.
But it's just the material's that hard on the outsole.
Yeah.
But I do like the look of the old 350 sole more than the new ones. Although the arch makes a lot more difference to me.
Yeah, you can see
especially with my big feet.
See the difference in the height of the inner foot. Yeah, like the one thing for me that I always thought with all of the Yeezys, the first ones, is the sole looks well, it's obviously painted, and the sort of residue from the paint, like where the bubbles have popped, like look at that. See?
Yeah, it just doesn't look
like proper cheap, like just a painted sole. Whereas these are obviously a constructed sole, and they're just so much better. The quality is so much better. It really is. A lot tougher, a lot more rigid as well.
The Primek's a bit thicker, isn't it?
Yeah, the Primek sticker. They've also got, not necessarily, the second pirate black pair that came out was the first Yeezys. They had the padding in the heel, like these Oxford Tan does as well. But the new ones have again got a lot more padding in the heel, around the ankle, around the Achilles and everything.
That's maybe why I find them like a bit too tight, especially with the padding around the heel and the way
big feet.
The way it comes in, you see the difference in the back of the heel, where on the old ones, kind of like pops out straight up against the back of the sole, but where this is really tight pulled in as if it's elasticated down. It'll be better to hold you in the shoe, but for size, it makes a big difference to me with such big feet.
See if they do raise up a bit, don't they? They're not as sort of sagged across the foot. I was just trying to see how tight how tight the Primek's is in comparison, really. So obviously when you put shoe tree in, most shoes will go flat across the top, across the arc. Which these have done. I wasn't sure if they would or not really. But without a shoe filler in there, well, about the same really, aren't they?
There's a lot more.
Oh, there's a lot more give, definitely. A lot more sag. Quite easy to find them misshapen as well, I thought. A lot of them are sort of quite sag around the stitching on the toe. So yeah. So there we have it. Little comparison as well there. So yeah, that's it. That's our latest episode, which is the unboxing of the Yeezy V2s.
And our opinions, let us know yours. We'll have a look at it on feet now.
Yeah. So if you like the video, like always, keep subscribing, keep watching, keep liking, and we'll see you next time.
The story of my lifetime. I'll change.